Hey, ¿qué pasa, bandita? Soy Gato Plays y estamos en la reacción de MacGrath contra Alex Mercer. 10 años para que Death Ballet hiciera esta mamada, güey. Por fin. A ver qué tal, güey. Me voy a venir. Va a estar muy rico. Eso espero, güey. Le voy a Cole. Probablemente vaya a ganar Cole. Y a darle, ¿no? A ver qué tal, güey. MacGrath. Está bajito, ¿no?
Prototype.
The Prototype.
Champions, you voted for it, so we're finally doing it. Long after these characters were ever relevant. Oh, hey! I found in the trash an old script we wrote for this very matchup way back in 2013.
Trash in 10 years?
Dice que encontraron el guión del episodio en la basura, güey. De hace 10 años. No mames, con razón estaba tan ranty.
Great power comes great responsibility. Tobey Maguire's not the only superhero who's had to learn that lesson.
Porque dicen Tobey Maguire,
Cole MacGrath was just your average delivery boy in Empire City until one day he opened a package that exploded in his face.
Inga tu madre.
Ray Sphere, a device that, upon erupting, destroyed much of the city and tore through Cole at the atomic level,
killing him instantly. Nah, actually he scooped
La historia de Cole cambia en base a las decisiones del jugador. Ah, mira, se están enfocando en el Cole bueno y exploran las posibilidades del Cole malo, pero el principal es el bueno. Okay. Sabe cómo hacer parkour.
Cole put his powers to the test battling rogue superpowered conduits, including the mastermind behind the blast, Kessler.
Let's be real, none of Cole's powers are as sick as his parkour skills.
Me pregunto quién será Kessler. Se parece mucho a Cole.
Cole controls electromagnetic energy. Not only can he generate a smorgasbord of powerful lightning attacks, he can also manipulate thermal, kinetic, and gravitational energies. Electromagnetism is pretty broad after all.
Blast, bolts, granadas,
which detects the bioelectricity
gigawatts,
inside organisms even if they're hidden or transformed.
Karmic Overload, habilidades iónicas, Kireokinesis.
He can levitate like electric
chiste rancio, güey.
on rails like Shadow the Hedgehog, read your mind like Goku's muffin button, charge up with extra karmic energy, also like Shadow the Hedgehog, and generate force fields like
Shadow the Hedgehog.
But these aren't just force fields. They literally convert any matter they touch into energy that Cole absorbs. That's insane.
How's that?
Are you familiar with a little equation called E equals MC squared?
What the fuck?
No.
Oh, well, it defines the mathematical relationship between matter and energy. Essentially, how much energy any given mass contains.
Okay, the largest mass object Cole absorbs is a 343-gram helicopter chain gun round.
Perfectly converting matter to energy is technically impossible, but
mira, sale ahí en la pantalla, ¿lo vieron?
The mass contained in that bullet, when multiplied by the speed of light squared, would release an energy equivalent to over 7 megatons of TNT. This means Cole's energy output is basically fueled by a nuclear reactor.
Oh, so he's like a living
megatones,
ready to go up.
Ni estaba poniendo atención.
Should he somehow run low on energy, he can drain it from nearby appliances to recharge. He's even learned to drain the bioelectricity from
A la verga. Okay.
Cole can focus his electricity through his amp, a giant tuning fork which lets him ring around the Rosia to death. Or he can just make lightsabers out of his hands. That's cool too. And as he follows Pokemon rules, he's extra resistant to electric attacks.
With these powers, Cole chewed through Kessler's forces, including Sasha, whose black tar powers could infect and control minds.
And he eventually faced down that son of a bitch himself and pwned his ass, despite Kessler having the exact same powers. Coincidence?
Turns out the architect of Cole's
Coincidencia?
misery was himself from an alternate future timeline, manipulating events from the shadows to ensure this version of Cole became a better hero than Kessler ever was.
Yeah, you see, Cole's superpowers are molded through his actions, increasing in power and utility based on how good or evil he acts. Naturally, as a good person, Cole shaped his powers to be more focused to target the bad guys.
Ese es el PlayStation Style, ¿verdad? ¿Qué?
Way more awesome sauce. He blows everything up. Collateral damage.
Vivo Boomstick.
He can control fire.
A la verga.
Well, that just happened. Who wrote this shit?
The point
¿Quién
is,
escribió esta
Kessler's
mierda?
whole plan was meant to prevent the apocalypse, which would appear in the form of the Beast, a conduit of unimaginable power.
Coal
La
is strong
bestia.
enough to create massive thunderstorms, fast enough to route electricity moving at 90% the speed of light, and
Órale.
maybe thanks to Kessler, tough
Le dieron
enough
casi
to
casi
take
speed
on the
light.
Beast.
Which possessed the power of the ray sphere itself. It could regenerate at
Speed
an
like
atomic
speed.
level and
Al
eradicate
revés.
all of Empire City in a single attack. Fortunately, after a grueling battle, Cole defeated the Beast once and for all.
Though ultimately, it wasn't Cole's power that made him a hero.
In order to stop a plague created by the ray sphere, Cole sacrificed his life, eradicating the conduit genes and saving all of humanity.
Sure, he also killed thousands of conduits in the process, but hey, what's a few corpses when building a better tomorrow? This trolley stops for no one.
Cole was remembered as a saint by the people of New Marais,
Jeez.
as a hero by the friends he left behind, and an inspiration to future generations. A true testament to the responsibility.
Que ponen a Delsin, güey. Pero contra Corra, la verga.
This episode of Death Battle is sponsored
Me
by
vale verga, la neta, güey.
HelloFresh is American.
Que sí, sincero, Boomstick, me vale verga, güey. ¿Quién es HelloFresh? Así de huevos, güey. Así de cabrones.
With great power
¿Qué?
comes great responsibility, but not everybody's got an Uncle Ben
Sigue,
to
ya
tell
vimos
them.
al
Alex
infamoso.
Mercer woke up
Ahora
in
sigue el
hell.
protosexo.
Manhattan Island was gripped by the horrific black light virus,
El
transforming
protopete.
its citizens into terrifying monsters.
Alex had no memories. He was a man
Codename
without a past
Zeus.
and maybe no future. But he did have one thing.
The black light virus
Admite que es un asesino, un monstruo y un terrorista. Porque él es muy edgy.
Somehow it granted Alex incredible superhuman abilities. He can infect anyone he touches with this virus, altering their
Infimos son los
biology
amigos
at
que hicimos en el
molecular level
camino.
in seconds, and giving him
Muy,
complete
muy, muy
control
cierto.
over
Muy
their
cierta, Cura.
actions.
So Alex pushed on, desperate to avenge himself and the city by finding whatever monster unleashed this nightmare. And eat
A la
them. Yeah,
verga.
he can consume people to give himself a power boost. He's like Kirby, if Kirby listened to Linkin Park.
El
This
copyright.
extra biomass gives him superhuman strength, a greater metabolic rate, increased reaction times, and even a regenerative healing factor. Essentially,
Damn.
Alex is an ever-evolving super being, the ultimate being.
Oh, like Shadow the Hedgehog.
By consuming victims, Alex also receives all their memories and
Shadow el
experiences,
Cook.
including Peter Randall, a 69-year-old
Nice.
man whose entire history Alex processed in just 11 seconds. Being able to condense that much information into that time frame.
Por cierto, el cool que le terminaron dando megatones y 90%
To my second ex.
like speed.
Alex can shapeshift his body at
Gracias por ese follow, papu. Bienvenido al stream, pásatela bien.
his muscle mass and forming nearly
Evolución
unbreakable
reactiva.
armor. And when he wants to kill someone, he can become his
Infección.
own weapon, turning his limbs into claws and blades, or generating countless tendrils that give him unmatched control over his environment.
With these goopy powers, he came up with a bunch of Street Fighter moves, like the air
Yo
dash,
siento, güey, que si no hubiera ganado Alex contra Cole
and the Hunter Dirt Nap. Pretty
la,
sure that was
el
my
ballot,
third
la
ex-wife's
votación de los
boyfriend's
Champions,
stripper
hubieran
name.
hecho Alex Mercer contra Carnage, güey.
Alex reaches critical mass and can unleash his evil slop in powerful ultimate attacks.
Like the Tendril Barrage
Okay.
Devastator. Oh, it's beautiful.
A la
Despite being
verga.
seen as the world's most wanted terrorist, fair, Alex used his powers to stop the spread of the virus and end the city's nuclear devastation.
It was then he learned the truth. He wasn't Alex Mercer at all.
He was the black light virus itself, which
Yeah.
absorbed the memories and likeness of the real Alex Mercer, who
Plot
was not only
twist.
dead, but actually responsible for all of this in the first place. To decipher this, I recreated the black light virus myself, the most dangerous.
A la verga.
Why is it empty?
Right behind me, isn't he?
So the man
A la
Alex was
verga,
hunting the
güey.
whole time was himself. Dun dun dun.
That's right, Boomstick. Turns out Dr.
Wizard
Alex
Mercer.
Mercer helped create the blacklight virus, and when things didn't work out and he was about to die, he recklessly unleashed it upon the city.
What a
Órale.
petty SOB. What he didn't know was that the virus would merge with his sentience and memories and become a new Alex. How? Why? Don't question it, it's a nothing burger.
But is this massive viral material that calls itself Alex actually human in any meaningful way?
The poor bastard sure tried to be. Too bad humans can be dicks and everyone kept betraying
No.
him. Even the so-called love of his life, who shot him in the face.
A la verga.
So Alex figured, obviously, humanity had to go.
Not just go, but be made better. Whatever goodness remaining with this Alex was left behind as he plotted to
Qué loco.
unleash a second Blacklight virus, recreating humanity into a super species in his own image. Great power became great terror.
Classic anime RPG villain stuff. He was strong enough to do it. Alex can casually tear buildings apart, dodge supersonic tank shells, and even defeated the Supreme Hunter, who was tough enough to survive a nuclear blast that would have leveled Manhattan.
Based on the blast radius given in-game, that's 450
Uy, menos que Cole.
Speaking of nukes, Alex survived one. His healing factor is off the chain, and after being blasted into paste, all he needed was the tiniest bit of himself to come back good.
His healing occurs at the cellular level, making him virtually
Salvó
impossible
Manhattan,
to kill
luego
so long
aterrorizó
as
Manhattan.
he's consumed.
But attempting to take over the world and kill millions of people pissed off a certain James Hell.
Mira, 66% velocidad luz.
Fucking weird, fucking rambling shit.
Who used the same virus powers to consume Alex once and for all.
Live
Ándele,
by the
güey.
Kirby symbiote, die by the Kirby symbiote. But was Alex just a virus after all? I mean, what's more human than the urge to conquer the world, drive its species to the slaughter, consume its raw genetic resources, and crown yourself king? Maybe the day Alex Mercer died was the day he truly became human.
Wow, that was intense.
Fuck yeah, it was.
Ok, ganó Cole, ¿no? Yo creo que ya lo podemos confirmar. Es más fuerte, más rápido y se lo va a coger. Ok, pues le voy a Cole, ¿no? Yo creo que va a ganar. Debería ganar. Ya vamos a ver qué tal, güey. Espero que esté muy buena la pelea, por favor.
It's time for a death battle.
Toma agüita. Uf, papá. Dios, los gráficos. Qué buenos los gráficos. Órale, güey. ¿Por qué se le hablaron, güey? En los subtítulos.
Buddy, you are one sick freak.
Estás bien raro, dice. Estás curioso. Y que ahorita cambien la canción, güey. Suena la de Keyblade, memeo, güey. Sería cine, ¿eh? Ahora sí se viene lo chido. No he escuchado la rola yo, Dicen que está buena. Oh, la verga. Ok. Me recuerda a Raiden contra Wolverine, güey. Esa escena. Órale, güey. Le dejó pegado a la verga. Oye, sí es una rola, ¡A tu madre, güey! Le pellizcó el pezón. Ah, no mames, va a estar matando inocentes, vete a la verga. Ok, se escuchó un grito, güey. Ah, pues no. No había nadie en el edificio. Ah, no, sí que había algo.
What a nightmare. You don't know the half of it.
La verga. Qué puto miedo, ¿no? ¡A tu madre! ¡Oh, la verga! En tu puto helicóptero. Verga, güey. Qué rica está la pelea,
So much power, and yet you waste it on these vermin.
Hola, verga.
I can change this world for the better. The only vermin I see here is you.
¡Ah! No, me estoy en un pinche generador, güey. ¡Qué pendejo! ¡Oh, la verga, güey! El puto Némesis. Verga. Nah, güey, no puede perder Cole, ¡Oh, la bestia! ¡Oh, la verga! ¿Cole? Nah, ahí está ahí. No, me estaba asustando ya, güey. Buena idea. What the fuck. ¡A tu madre!
This world sure isn't perfect, but it's a lot better without you in it, asshole.
Ah, lo papió, güey. Sheesh, qué rico, güey, qué rico.
Oh, now
Me gustó mucho, me gustó
for
mucho.
the trash. I had to hear someone say awesome sauce.
Both opponents were incredibly versatile and deadly.
Qué
Could
rico,
match
güey.
each other's powers blow for blow.
They could each create weapons, amplify their strength, and fight at range.
But could
Uh-huh.
Cole survive Alex's infection? Well, Alex would usually need to weaken an opponent to get that trick to work. Even then, the Ray Sphere incident that created Cole's powers in the first place ripped apart everyone else down to the atomic level. And the Beast's
A la
attacks were
bestia.
capable of the same thing. Considering
Okay.
the Blacklight virus only works down to molecular DNA, it's reasonable to say Cole would be able to resist it.
A la
Alex
bestia.
could have
Lo
potentially
resiste, viejón.
consumed Cole's biomass to give himself an edge, but Cole could just do the same thing to Alex, absorbing his bioelectricity to power
Ajá.
himself back up.
But nothing could challenge the gap.
Más
in
poderoso.
power. Everything Alex
Más poderoso, mejores opciones de rango. Puede resistir el virus. El radar puede sentir a los disfraces de Alex, por si se oculta o algo así. Vulnerable a la... Como quiera esto, Consumption, güey. Más listo y más experimentado. Más difícil de matar por la regeneración y mucho más lento.
survive could simply not match Cole's force fields, and especially not the power of the Beast. The blast the Beast created actually had a much wider radius than the one the Supreme Hunter could survive. To
A la
compete with these
bestia.
foes, this means Cole was simply far more powerful than Alex.
Sí, güey.
Speaking of the Beast, Cole's ability
No
to
había mucho que pudiera
disintegrate
hacer
at the
Alex, ¿eh?
atomic level meant that even Alex's crazy molecular regeneration couldn't stand up to Cole's might.
Just like how Cole could
La
overpower
verga.
Kessler despite his resistance to electricity, or how he resisted Sasha's mind control powers, which were eerily similar to the Blacklight virus.
Simón.
I bet you're wondering,
Qué
what if
cagado.
Alex fought evil Cole instead? Well, it'd be even worse, because that Cole took the Beast's power for himself. That's good night for Angry Virus Boy.
Alex was a versatile, deadly
No, el
opponent,
guión.
but Cole's counters, speed, and raw power gave him the edge.
Alex
No lo
got
puede
the
romper,
Cole's
güey.
shoulder,
Infrahumano.
like this stupid script.
The winner is Cole MacGrath.
Ok, next time. Me gustó mucho el episodio, güey. Next time.
Thanks for watching. And hey,
no
are
sé,
you a
güey, se me
Death
antoja un
Metal
güey contra la
member? We've got a
máquina.
battle going on right
Pero
now
yo
where
creo que va a ser
members
algo de
can
anime.
choose a
Espero que no
matchup
sean
for
unos
the
randoms por ahí.
season. So click
A
that
ver.
join button and jump into our
Échamelo.
channel's Discord.
Échalo, viejón. ¿Qué es? Freezer, nada más. Contra Megatron, güey. No sé cómo sentirme al respecto, güey. No mames, güey. A ver si fue anime. Qué mamada, güey. Ok, ok. No sé cómo sentirme, güey. No me gusta mucho el matchup. Gracias por quitar el modo de motes. Pero creo que va a ser un buen episodio, güey. Creo que va a ser un buen episodio, güey. No mames. Pero no me gusta mucho el matchup, güey. ¿Qué versión de Megatron? No sé, güey. A ver, de Vibers no creo que sea ni de pedo, güey. Va a ser un... Pues no sé cómo le vayan a hacer, güey. ¿Qué usaron con Optimus? Usaron casi todo, ¿no? Tipo Composite. Entonces yo creo que van a hacer más o menos lo mismo aquí, güey. Pero Vibers ni de pedo, ¿no? Creo que es un Storm. Debería ser Storm de Megatron. ¿Te acuerdas en Rocket contra Stitch? No mames, de que si le iban a hacer, ¿verdad? Puta madre, güey, al final sí. ¿Dónde está la pelea de Halloween? La de Halloween va a ser hasta el siguiente, yo creo. No me gusta mucho, no me gusta mucho, güey. Creo que va a ser un buen episodio, pero no me gusta mucho, güey. ¿Storm de Megatron? Sí, debería ser Storm de Megatron. También depende de lo que tomen y así. Pero Freezer lo tiene jodido, güey. Y a ver cómo le hacen con Black Freezer, ¿no? ¿Lo pondrán? Supongo que sí para la animación, ¿no? Pero no he demostrado nada más que ser más fuerte que Goku y Vegeta. Entonces, bueno, sirve, supongo, sirve. Ni idea. A mí me da miedo que digan de... Ah, sí, güey, Black Freezer tiene multiplicador de 50 millones y ya es boundless, güey. Ya es boundless, güey. A ver cómo le hacen, a ver cómo le hacen. Voy a dar el resultado de la predicción. Ganó Cole, ahí está. Episodio God. Next Time, rarito, ¿ah? Next Time está rarito, güey. Está curiosito, ¿no? Es como cuando ves un bebé y dices, está bonito, pero no está siendo sincero, güey. Pero si dices, está bien culero, se oye feo, güey. ¿Entienden lo que digo? Repite la pelea. Ese güey. Pero sí, estuvo God el episodio. Next Time rarito. A ver cómo sale. Yo estoy seguro que va a salir bien, ¿eh? Pero bueno, espero que les haya gustado. Denle like, suscríbanse. Fui Gato Plays. Y nos vemos en la siguiente reacción de Freezer contra Megatron. Chao, chao, papudos.